I'd like you to welcome Jason Thomas with his speech, My Journey to Here, Jason Thomas.
So that's right, my name's Jason Thomas, and one of the big things that I do want to do in this speech, not just this speech but future speeches to come, is I want to be able to think on my feet and be able to come up with a story to, not just for me to keep moving my mouth because I like the sound of my voice as much as I do, but to trance the audience a lot. And I have been telling this particular story probably not so much in depth over the time, but I have told it quite a lot, and it sort of runs with the theme of tonight, as well as it explains why I'm in the class with all of you here. And that is basically, to start off, I'll try and draw you the picture. So I was a plumber, apprentice plumber, just finished my apprenticeship, and I was about $8,000 in debt with a credit card. That was the limit, so I was good on that, wasn't going any higher. I also had a broken down car. I was living in a caravan on my dad's property, which was in the middle of renovations as well as also completed in his sense. And another thing was I had a leak in the caravan, so 2 o'clock in the morning I used to wake up to a lot of rain and water inside. And to top it off, I just quit my plumbing apprenticeship to join a door-to-door job, knocking on doors, effectively bottom, no pay. If you didn't make any money, you didn't sell, or if you didn't sell, then you didn't make any money. And I was also very awkward and shy around people, painfully awkward in some cases. I used to stand at the doors very robotic. Hello, my name is Jason. I'm from the local karate club down the road. Didn't get me very far. I lived off about $65 for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and made it into my 2nd month. And my teacher, or my sensei at the time, he kept on telling me, just learn the speech, just learn the speech. We had the speech to learn. And it went something from the top of my head. Hello, my name is Jason. I'm from the Century. That's my current one. Hello, my name is Jason. I'm from the local karate club, just in the area, letting people know that we have some self-defense and fitness classes that we run on school nights or after school. So I wanted to know if you'd like some information about it. And as I learned the speech, I got to the point where if you made a mistake, because I got to the point where I was actually teaching people speech, I got to a point where I could pick up people who would make a mistake and I'd be like, no, that's wrong, that's that way. So it was really good. But the thing was that once I knew the speech 100%, I could go to those doors and I actually started making sales. And I was like, well, okay, maybe I'm not totally worthless at sales, and maybe I do have, a bit of something there for me. And then, one time, I decided I'm not really pushing myself to that next step. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone again. And what I did was I thought, well, motion creates emotion, so I went to the doors and I thought, I'll just hit the other spectrum, I'll just go right over there. So I went to the doors and said, hey, my name's Jason, I'm from the local karate club. And it worked. I actually made a very big sale that time, so I was happy. And I used to run. I got so good at it, I actually became in the top 5 of Australia for best salespeople. And I got so good at it, I used to run door to door, fit as well. It's the gallop almost. Gallop door to door, and I would say this speech, they would say yes or no, I would go to the next door, they would say yes or no, and then, so on. But then I started teaching people, and that took me to the next level. I was also a karate teacher as well, it took me to that. And in there you had to learn how to not only just control your body, but you had to learn how to lead. And one of the hardest things in karate, regardless of what anyone says, is being able to scream out, at the tip of the hat. Because when your students are there and you want to create excitement, yeah, it's all about the noise. No one wants to sit in the karate class and going, so yeah, you had to really get and then settle, and then bring it back up again. And if they didn't do it, you'd drop them down and do 20. And yeah, then they'd have to stand up and then they'd be out of breath. But then I moved on to Vodafone because my skills, although were very good in the motions of I could turn things around at the time, I wanted to build that next level, which was people coming to me with different things. And I became one of the best salespeople in Vodafone, and also one of the best problem solvers at Vodafone. I just had people come in and they were fuming. They're like, there's no reception, and I said, yeah, that's okay. I can understand where you're coming from. And I'd lead them down and I'd say, okay, we'll come down and we'll sit on the seat. And I didn't like that computer, so I'd say, actually, no, we'll come over to this seat over here. And then I didn't like that one, so we moved over there. And then eventually, I got to the point where I just couldn't go any higher because I was one of the best salespeople. They didn't want to lose me as a salesperson, could move me to a manager. I became a real estate agent. And then I wanted to get better at auctions because that's one of the things I want to do. And that's when my aunt actually introduced me to this class, and here I am today. A very short version of my life up to this point.